Your operations are the heartbeat to your business. I created this podcast to help you balance your childlike innovation with parent-like efficiency. Welcome to Daily Ops Boost. Team, I see it all the time. Prices on your agency website. And I'm talking like the good, better, best packages, like your silver, gold, platinum packages that you can pick from straight from the website. And a lot of times there's not even a checkout. There's just prices on a page. And it's like, hey, this is what you get, and this is how much it is. You should get in contact with our team, right? Completely disregarding the ability to actually sell, right? Like, you are immediately going into price. You already have the pitch out there, visible for people to see, without being able to give your value proposition, without understanding full context of the problem and what specifically the client is looking for. And then also, you're not able to find a price point that is competitive for yourself, right? And here's the thing is, all the time when I was running my agency, we would have a really big client come in, and guess what? When big clients come in, we have big retainers. And so what we would normally charge for a client that was at a little bit lower tier, well, we increased that price point because the opportunity was bigger. It was a bigger client, and the potential was there to land a bigger retainer. And so when you put your prices on your website, you lose the ability to actually sell, because here's the thing, guys, it's like you actually have to sell your service, especially if you have more of a complex service. Now, if you're doing something that's more prescription-based, say like Constant Creative is a great example of this. My good friend Nick Shackelford runs Constant Creative, and it's a subscription-based platform, right? It's creative services, but it's very turnstile of like plug and play. You get like a team assigned to you, and you get a certain amount of content through their portal every single month, right? And it's like, hey, you can do like 1 to 2 submissions at a time, and it continues to revolve, right? And so that's fine. We're not talking about those types of agency services. I'm talking about the agency services that have a little bit more complexity to them. So if you're running like paid ads, if you're running Google ads, SEO, CRO, agency creative, but like high level creative that's like has a high price point, those aren't things that you can just put on a website, right? You need to be able to sell them into that service, understand the full scope of their problem, understand how long they've specifically been there for, and then be able to understand where they're trying to go, like what is the desired result, and can you even deliver on that, right? And so if you're running more of a complex service, take your pricing off of your website. It's not doing you guys any favors here. It's going to encourage a client to look at the price and be like, too expensive, and just walk away without understanding the full value of what you guys actually offer, right? And through this, of course, like test and iterate on your prices. I don't want it to kind of sound like, hey, you can't have solidified pricing. You can have solidified pricing. I don't think that's a problem at all. But you want the ability to be able to adjust, add services in, take services out based off of the client needs. And by putting that on your website, you're not fully understanding what your client actually needs from the situation. So all this being said, we're going to keep it short today on this episode. You guys, take your prices off of the website. Actually be a sales professional. Sell the people into the service. Give them what they actually need, not something that is pre-packaged and pre-planned and is on a conveyor belt and just shipped out, right? No. Unless that is your business model. If your business is subscription-based services, great. But for the most part, a lot of you listening to this podcast, you have a great service. It's high level. It has some complexity to it. Be able to show that value, right, through a discovery call and into a proposal that will allow you to show, hey, this is where you guys are currently at. This is where we're going to take you. And that's when you can start landing the larger and larger retainers. You're going to have more confidence in landing those larger retainers, and you won't be stuck within the 4 walls that is your website, right? So hopefully that's helpful. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo, thank you so much for listening in to Daily Ops Boost. We really appreciate your attention. If you're enjoying the shorter form content, you're going to absolutely love the long form content that we post over on YouTube. We do a live stream every single week, 7 p.m. Central Time. Go check it out. It's on YouTube. It's called Agency Therapy. We'll see you over there.